Good morning, and hope you all have been well. And this is part 12 of the Night in the Woods Let's Play. So on the last episode, I did bring it up before, and I want to re-say it again. I do apologize for the lack of uploads, especially for Night in the Woods. To keep it simple, I've just been busy with work and in real life stuff, and my goal is to get back on track with uploads of this game here. I'm very much enjoying it. It's not like I'm not enjoying it and trying to brush it off to the side. It again is more so I've just been busy and a lot of my time is just being used elsewhere. So yeah, the goal is to get back on track, uploading every Tuesday and Thursday. So yeah, and hopefully if all goes well, we will stick with that. Of course, there are going to be a few times that may not be the case, but I will try my best to get more so back into uploading every Tuesday and Thursday. So, yeah, with that being said, let us go on ahead and continue with the story here. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there was the whole thing that the mom and dad were missing last night, right? Well, 2 episodes ago, if I'm not mistaken. We're all looking a bit older, I guess. We're to take like one. No, I had that right. One moment, and make it like the official version of us. For a moment. I wonder if the new working clock downstairs thinks this clock is scary. Big old thing upstairs, like you, but different, huge and spooky, making weird noises at night. Oh, I guess there's more to it. I can't find this thing spooky. It's a piece of Granddad. We need more of those. Definitely won't disagree with that. I don't know, there's something kind of like cool about like older like antiques and stuff like that, you know. It's kind of crazy how things have evolved throughout the years. And with the whole picture frame, it is pretty wild how just time flies. I mean, I feel like yesterday was like January 1st, but now it's like almost the end of the month. Pretty crazy how it works. Whoops. I want to check. No, stop. There we go. You're just like the same every day. What is your bird existence like? Do we have any detective books out here? Oh, of course we do. Do we have any books about ghosts, like real life ghosts? Do we have any books for nut jobs, I guess? No, this is good. Research is good. Confront the problem head on. You're not losing it, dude. You are in fact keeping it very close. Alrighty. So I guess we'll go on down here. Hey, hun. Yeah? Come say hello, why don't ya? I wonder, can you like leave? I don't think he can. I'm not gonna try that actually. Hey, Mom. Hey, hun. Hey, Mom. I actually didn't even mean to like guess that, but that's okay. You look really tired. So do you. Also, I have a splitting headache. Well, the weather seems to agree with you. Gray and drizzly. I could go for that today. It's like I see like May's look, and I don't want to like word it like this, but it's what's on my mind. Like the boomer in me, right? Like I don't know, like I just I don't hate May, right? I don't, but I don't agree with like her actions and like what she's doing, and I've made that very apparent on, you know, other episodes with May. I'll leave it at that for now. Hey, hun. Yeah? Sorry about yesterday. Me too. I said some stuff, I didn't really mean it. Well, whether you meant it or not, that isn't how we should communicate. I don't want us to stop talking. I just don't want to repeat a few years ago. I'm really sorry, Mom, about all of it. Hey, May, you okay? I'm fine. Guess I'm just stressed out too. Saw some weird stuff last night, or I think I did. Want to talk about it? Later, I'm still putting it together. Can we talk about school? Also later. See, like, again, like, okay, like, the first thing, like, I understand you don't want to, like, talk about that, right? But there's, like, an extent, like, again, like, how long are we gonna say later on, like, the whole school thing and dropping out? Like, I don't want to, like, dive into it, like, too much. I really don't. But, like, I feel like the mom is, like, getting to, like, that boiling point that I feel like in this kind of, like, approach, it's like, okay, maybe, you know, saying some things was not the right approach. Maybe if I apologize and be like, I'm sorry for saying a few things, I was kind of out of line. Even though I'm 100% behind the mom, I agree with her. She said the exact right things in that moment, in my opinion. Because it's like, here's the thing, like, you don't have to, like, agree with, like, every single thing that, you know, people say or how they go about certain situations. That's totally fine. You can say the mom's out of line, you can say she's out of touch, or whatever you want to say. That's fine. That's your opinion. Okay. However, my opinion is I don't think she was wrong to, like, say those things. Like, again, giving that hint of, like, reality that it's like, you know, what if I just sold the home? What if we just moved out? And then May's like, well, I don't want to. We grew up here. Well, then do your part then. Like, again, like, the mom's, like, hinting at it like you're an adult now. Like, you could still be wild, crazy, act like a child, you know, that's fine. But it's like, if you're not going to at least do college, even though the mom is still having a bro moment with her and the dad spending all that money to give her a better opportunity, put that aside for now. Why not at least get a job? Or at least try to get a job. Do something that earns something. You know? I don't know. It's hard, the word. I'll leave it at that for now. So, what are you stressed about? Well, I guess you're all grown up now. Just spill it, Mom. After your incident a few years back, as you know, we went into some debt, smoothing that over. Geez, I'm still sorry about that. It's in the past, let's not go back over it. Okay. When it came time to get you off to school, we took advantage of a kind of mortgage to make sure you were taken care of. Okay. Well, it turns out it wasn't a very good deal, and I just feel so stupid. They, like, offer these mortgages to people who maybe don't have a lot of money and aren't used to getting offers like this. Why? Because the bank took advantage of us. See, and like, I don't want to get into, like in real life events, but like it really sucks when, like, these things kind of, like, happen, you know. It sucks. And now they own the house and we owe them more than it's worth. What does that mean? It means we're not sure how long into the future we'll have this home. Holy crap, we're in trouble, huh? And I'm a huge jerk. It's okay, sweetie. Don't worry about it. What you reading? See, gosh darn it. That's the one thing you have to, like, say. First of all, like, I understand, like, the mom being kind of like, don't worry about it. But it's like, no, I should worry about it. Like, again, like, you can't 100% put all that weight onto, like, May. I don't, I mean, like, you can, sure, but it's like, I don't think that's 100% right either. But it goes back to what I said before. Do your part. Get a job. Start paying it off with your mom and dad. Do something to help out with that, because, like, again, like, they sacrificed so much for you. You blew it. They're in the hole. A ton of money. They owe the bank and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because, like, if I was ever in, like, that kind of, like, situation, right? Like, I probably wouldn't even be, like, doing this. I'd be out there doing something to pay back, you know, that kind of money. I would be just going at it every single day to make sure that everything is paid in full and some more. And and I understand, like, it's a game too. Like, I can't take it, like, super seriously by any means, and I'm not going to. But it's like, it's frustrating because like there definitely are situations in real life, you know, that this very situation like is happening, and it sucks. It sucks to see that, you know. I don't know. It's a book of unsolvable murders. Did they all happen? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Sure. Want to hear a real teaser? Sure. Alright, there's a man lying dead in a kitchen with a bullet wound in his head. There's a man there with him. He's got some blood on his right hand, but no gun. Huh. Last thing, the dead guy has a scar on the back of his head. Do you know the answer? Well, I don't know if there's one answer. It's supposed to get you thinking. About murder? You should have been a detective. Yeah, I would have loved that. Okay, so I have a question. What kind of scar does the dead guy have? What else is in the room? Normal stuff, refrigerator, microwave, silverware. Knives? No knife wounds though. Oh, right. Okay, I think I got it. Wow, what you got? The guy in the room is a surgeon. He implanted a magnet in the dead guy's skull. That's why he has that scar. Then the suspect used a super magnet or something on the dead guy's forehead, which pulled the magnet out through the dude's head. That's why he has blood on one of his hands. Yep, and I bet the murder weapon are stuck to the fridge, holding up a pic of Aunt Dottie. Oh, bravo, sweetie. Thank you, thank you. We'd make quite a pair of investigators. Could you open a detective agency in town? Could use one right now, probably. Always work for crime solvers. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Love you, daughter, detective. You too, Inspector Mom. Like, it is nice, like, they, you know, seem to be, like, joking around and whatnot, but, like, I don't know. I don't want to get really repetitive with how I feel. I'll leave it at that for now. Okay, so those guys are still there. That's right, we can do a little bit of some jumping here. I wonder if the star guy is out again. I guess we'll take a little look and then see if the one old lady is down within the sewers. Oh yeah, and then there is the rats. Okay, so that guy's still there. Let me do a little bit of some jumping. Here we go. Miss May Borowski, present. Smell the autumn winds? Yeah, hard to miss. One should not miss such a thing. Talking off. Want to see some stars? Yeah. Come have a look. Ah, I'm blind. This is your own fault at this point, I would say. So, normally we'll start at the top right corner and just kind of look around a little bit till we get a little signal. Here? There we go. I found one. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Big snake. Big snake. Yep. Anything else? Big snake emerged from the earth and made war upon the villagers. What villages? You know, villages. Okay. And as he wrapped himself around them, the villagers saw that they were encircled by the snake. Big snake. And they came together, and together slew the big snake. You learn. Why did the big snake attack the people? Do you have sympathy for the big snake? Geez, I don't know, but can we just keep saying big snake? Big snake. Big snake. Big snake. Alrighty. Interesting little story. I gotta say, I really like this story here. I remember that from quite a few episodes ago. Oh. Here we go. Star located, Captain. Let us consult the guide. Oh, you will like this one. Really? Because they are dead. Okay, yeah, I'm into it. Gramercy the medium. In life he spoke with the dead. Really? Who knows? But when he died, his own spirit returned and spoke through him. Wait, that's dumb. How so? That's just called being alive. How did wait what? Let's go with that one. Not so, his body was dead. So he was like a zombie, but just as smart as before. No looking for brains, so like normal but he smelled bad. Just so. Why did he make this guy into a star? I have no idea. I guess it's kind of impressive. Dumb, but impressive. So what's the moral of this one? Moral? Yeah, usually star things like this have some sort of moral. Sometimes things are just strange. That's the normal? Or moral, sorry. That is our pair for the day. Well, gee willikers, Mr. Something. Willikers. Wow, that was pretty great. Yes, it was. More in a couple of days. Sounds like a plan. And I gotta say, I really do like that little like touch within the game because like it kind of like gives like history on like certain events. Now, of course, I don't know if like all of those are like true events that have happened, but I will bet that a lot of them probably did happen way back when, with like the beginning of Possum Springs, and even honestly like before that as well, probably. But anyways, let me see. Okay, so there's no getting in there as of now. Let me jump on down here. Talk to a few people over here. Oh yeah, there's also the rats. The Mrs. Varnish this porch herself. Don't go tracking mud all over it. Alrighty. What do you gotta say? How's it going, Selmers? How was your Halloween? Weird, went to Harfest, saw some messed up crap that I think was real, then had a really bad nightmare. Cool, I stayed in and ate candy and watched TV. Halloween episodes were on. Well, I was out living a Halloween episode, okay? Whoa. Yep. Wait, wanna hear a new poem? Sure. Autumn wins, autumn sins. Okay. Autumn times, autumn crimes. What counts as an autumn sin? What's considered an autumn crime? Robbing a gas station, then blowing it up in November. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Mr. Something. Yes, Selim? You're gonna break your neck someday. I will make sure to fall right on you. Well, I'm a big enough target. I'm bigger than you, we should be covered. You too. Leaves, leaves, leaves. Is that a poem? Nope. Alrighty. Thanks for the poem and conversation. So I guess we'll go on this way then, since I don't believe there's anything else back there. If I missed something, then whoops. Okay, let me go... Well, actually... Yeah, Cassie. Cassie Hartley, 19 of Possum Springs, last seen at dusk on June 27th, walking westward along the tracks behind the former food donkey. He was wearing a black hooded sweatshirt, jeans, and a black canvas shoes. If you have any information as to the location of Casey Hartley at any time since his last known sighting, please contact the Possum Springs Police Department immediately. Black hooded sweatshirt. I mean, that might have been what the guy was wearing. I don't 100% remember, but it was definitely like some like hooded kind of like thing. But anyways, let's go on down here. Yeah, let's get another one for the rats. It's kind of weird. Oh, I did it wrong. I don't know why that happened, but I'm gonna run with it. But like, I still feel like that guy would have like totally like be seeing this right. This is unfairly easy now. I guess we'll just run with it. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Let's go on ahead and talk to you again. Oh, hey, Miss Rosa. Oh, hello, May. Feeling better? As well as to be expected, I suppose. That's good. Did you want to talk about your grandfather? Yeah. Possum Springs was built on our backs and the backs before us. The time was they didn't... I read that wrong. Time was they didn't pay the people in real money. Paid in little tokens and bills stamped with the company name. Good at the company store. For company goods. Back in school they showed us some of those. Weird quarters and stuff. Your grandfather remembered. His dad experienced it hand first. Mine boss came into town driving a big fancy car. Night I met your grandfather. A real blank, that boss, God forgive him. Your grandfather runs out of the dance. I think he was a bit drunk or was just stupid in some brave way. He shouts the guts of all bosses. He all of a sudden has a hunting knife from somewhere and he slashes the boss's tires. Wow. Picks up a rock, put it through the windshield. Then he climbs up. I'm sorry this part is a bit rude. Holy crap, don't stop. He pees through the windshield hole. This is amazing. Did they catch him? Nah, just me and a few other folks saw it. I trot over to him and he run off down the alley. Past the A-OK drugstore. Big field, big parking lot nowadays. Stars, fat and bright. I guess we were both pretty drunk. One thing led to another. Oh, okay. Wait, when was this? A very long time ago. Was he... So what happened with the car? Got towed away. Police couldn't get no witnesses. We weren't snitches about that kind of thing. Darn right. So like I said, you got troublemaker blood. Geez, I never knew this. I don't think your dad even knows. I bet not. Not gonna tell him? Sorry, it said you gonna tell him. No, probably not. A secret keeper like me. I just think it'd be a weird conversation. You may find someday it isn't so strange. I wanted to pass this story along to you. It was one night, one thing he did, and a lifetime of nights and things he did. What you want to do with that is part of your story now. I can't talk much more for today. I'd like to know more about him. This was crazy. I'll see you, May, sooner or later. Okay. Bye, Miss Rosa. Bye for now, May Borowski. Very fun and interesting story. It kind of reminds me, like, sometimes like you like see some like memes about like, you know, like dad's like lore and whatnot in his past, and it's like the most wild thing you've ever heard. And I feel like with that, that kind of just like represents that quite a bit. Because like nowadays, I mean, like it probably does like happen, similar stuff, but definitely not as much as probably like back then, I feel. And maybe I'm wrong on that, but I don't know. Anyways, let's go check out the church here. Okay, so she is not here. Maybe our mother is in the back area. Hey, church mom. Hey, heathen daughter. Oh, I'll make it in here someday, but come on, seriously, no one's like getting up on Sunday. I find it very enriching. Your father does too, mostly, but he attends and that's important, and he knows it means a lot to me. Alright, well, guilt thoroughly tripped. You do work for the church. That's not what faith is like, hun. There's more grace than condemnation, however you say that. Kinda, whatever. Alright, I'm out. See you later, sweetie. Okay, so I guess that's it then. Anything else? Doesn't seem to be. And I guess we can't get into that one room. Maybe in the future we can, but doesn't seem to be the case as of now. Let me go see if the three wise men, sorry, are there. And let's see if the one lady's over here. Doesn't seem to be. I gotta say, I really like the music. Oh, here we go. I don't feel right about it. I know, but sometimes the right thing doesn't feel right. I just think it's just wrong to take something when folks don't want you to take it. Well, I feel like God would see this differently. I do, at least. That's because you're a good person. Okay. Let me see if I can get into the conversation. No? Oh, here we go. Sorry. Hey. Hey again. Hey. So I had this really bad dream last night. Me too. I dreamed I was a pizza, and I was afraid someone would slice me. Jeez. Yep. This just makes me sad we don't have a pizza place anymore. Gotta order it from out by the highway now. Tragic. I had a dream I was a goose flying south, and I had to keep up with the other gooses, or I'd get lost. That's sad. Torrent a good dream, however you say that word. What are you all talking about? Big meeting coming up? City council? Yep. About Bruce here. Wow, that's intense. We appreciate your prayers. This is precisely the kind of time where God shows up. Hope so. Me too. Oh, okay. Cool. Alrighty. I hope you guys are here. Ah, okay. They'll show up again, I hope. It'd be kind of neat if it's like a one-time event, though. So I guess we'll kind of get back down to the stair area. I guess I'll just pause there and I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, so we're back over here. Oh. I thought I can... There we go. I want to go to the mice. Where was it? I believe it was over here. For a moment. Let's go here. Over here. And I believe Whoops. There we go. And then I gotta remember you can go check out Bay at the store. Plastic flowers are like super depressing for some reason. Dead flowers are less depressing than plastic ones. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't hate plastic flowers, but there's something, you know, more, you know, beautiful, I guess, with actual, like, in real life flowers. But, like, I don't know, it might be something dumb to say, but it's like, I never, like, whenever, like, you give, like, flowers, let's say to, like, I don't know, a girlfriend, a wife, or whoever, like, it's weird. I never understood, like, the whole concept of, again, like, giving it to somebody, but then, like, they place it in, like, a vase, and then, like, it dies, like, a week or so later. Like, you would think, like, I don't know, like, maybe you want to, like, grow them or have, like, a garden or whatnot, so, like, they last for a long time, possibly. You know, I don't know. I'm not smart with, like, that kind of stuff, though, but anyways. Alright, my little miracle rats, time to eat. Oh. Sir. Please. There you go. Wow, there's so many of you. Someday you won't need me anymore, and you'll leave. Will I ever recognize you on the street as we pass each other? I love you, miracle rats. For a moment. Hope springs, rats multiply. But I don't know, like, it kind of, like, reminded me that, that I've been, like, really wanting to, get into a, like, a live, like, vivarium tank, however you pronounce that word correctly. Like, I've been, it's, like, it's super weird, because, like, I remember, what is it? Like, I was talking to, like, my father about it one time, that it's, like, you know, I don't know why, but, like, I like, as of now, like, I don't really keep plants, but, like, I've always had, like, a love and fascination towards, like, flowers and plants, right? And he was, like, talking to me about it. He's like, you, honestly, you get that from, like, my mother's side, because, you know, like her, she kept all sorts of just random plants and whatnot within, like, the home and whatnot. And anyways, like, I really want to do, like, some cool, like, vivarium kind of, like, stuff at some point. I don't know when, but I don't know yet, because, like, there's, like, these cool ones that they put in, like, this jar, like the forever vivarium jar things. I don't know, like, the exact terms, but there's, like, some that's been, you know, like, a self-sustaining thing for, like, 10s, 20, 30 plus, like, years, stuff like that. It's, like, super neat to see that kind of stuff. But at the same time, like, you kind of, like, see stuff with, like, actual, like, live, like, snails, little, like bugs and whatnot. And it's, like, its own, like, self-sustaining, like, ecosystem. And it's, like, super cool. But I know, more specifically, I don't know if I get into stuff like that, per se. But I really want to, get a... Well, I already have, like, the tank and all that. But I want to change one of my tanks into, like, a live plant vivarium tank, but change it into, like a tree frog kind of, like, tank. I'm not 100% certain on that, but I really want to get into stuff like that, you know? And I don't know if I'd really ever, like, make a post on it when I get into that, because, like, it's completely different than what I do here. But I don't know if anybody would really be, like, interested or not. Plus, like, it's something that I gotta do, like, research and learn and whatnot as well, but I don't know yet. I guess maybe one day I might. I don't know yet. And I might bring it up during, like, the Rejuvenation series as well. We'll see what happens, though. But I guess we'll talk to you real quick. Hey, Bae. Hey, thanks again for last night. I owe you one. It's fine, it was fun. My night got like really weird and bad after. How so? Tell you later, I guess. Still like putting it together. Okay, well, let me know how that goes. I will. I think it's band practice today. Yeah, I'm gonna go hunt down Greg. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, no, he's at the Snack Falcon. I don't know how that guy stays employed. He steals constantly, breaks supplies for fun, and leaves work whenever he wants. Greg plays by his own rules. It feels more like the world plays by his rules. Whoa. I don't even know what that means. Still, whoa. Well, you have fun. I'm going to head on over to the Snack Falcon. War is some bullcrap. You hear me, statue? I guess you were drafted. You died before you got to enjoy the statue they made of you. It's garbage. They can't make me go to war. I'll go underground. I'll join some sort of group that is against war and stuff. We'll blow up war stuff and sabotage other war stuff. I'll live in the shadows for decades. No addresses. Always on the run. Living in a trailer in the desert. It'll be awesome. I don't know, I kind of have like a bro moment when people like disrespect that kind of stuff. Like, of course, like, I'm not a fan of war either. I wish everybody would get along, but that's just not reality. But definitely not a fan of, you know, disrespecting or making fun of that kind of stuff. You up for the band practice in a bit? I guess. Weird night. How so? I'll tell you about it later. Alrighty. Good seeing you, Angus. Whoa. Is someone moving in? Probably something dumb. I miss you pizza place. You know, it could be our new detective agency. Maybe. Now we already went into the sewers. It's wet again, and I'm cold again. It's just rain. Hey, why are you still standing out here? Someone has to. Alrighty. Okay, it said somebody was moving up there, so... Can I take a little peek up there? Let me go take a look. How did I miss that? For a moment. I'm surprised. It looked like I landed that. I guess not. I don't know, like, I was talking to, like, my sister about it, because, like, she's the one that, like, recommended the game to me. And she did, I think at some point, like, she brought up that, like, the jumping mechanics is, like, a little, like, wacky, so... Oh, here we go. But yeah. Oh. Hello. What's in the news? In the news, sorry. A dumb girl slips off ledge, dies on street below. Area cranky man haunted by screaming poltergeist. Soggy corpse hardly recognizable, identified by teeth. Area man dies of heart attack from being scared by a hooting and hollering phantom. Evidence shows girl was pushed. Alright, alright. Alrighty. We'll leave you be then. I guess we'll go on over here. And before we go into the Snack Falcon, I want to go this way. So I guess we can't go into the diner. Oh, hold up. Who are you? Oh, you're the guy from the play. Hey, dude. Hey, you. Working here now? Yep. Sucks. But it pays. Question, how did they fit a kitchen in there? Barely. What do you do here? Grill man and janitor. I cook and mop. At the same time? Yes. Alrighty. Let's go on over here just to see if there is... Oh. Okay. Hey. Sup, kid? You smell weird. Why is my aunt's car here? That's your aunt? Yeah. Oh, weird. That like makes you half cop. You'll never half catch me half cop. For a moment. I don't know what they're doing up there. Huh. You go to Harfest? Nah, I'm over it. Cool. I had kind of a weird time. Weird bad time actually. It's a guaranteed weird bad time. Yeah. Are those people from yesterday still here? I don't know. We're not like good friends or anything. Oh yeah, I don't know why I thought you'd know. I was wondering if they ever met Casey. Out there somewhere. I can ask. I used to ask. I just hate thinking about him out there all by himself. Casey's tough. He'll be fine. When you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Yeah, I guess. Well, see you at band practice. Real talk, do you actually like watching us play? Yeah, I mean, you're not good, but yeah. Not my style. What is your style? Black metal, thrash, crossover, hip-hop. I like Witch, Dagger, they're kinda metal. Oh yeah, like the the Doom crap, right? Totally. What? You know, one time a guy followed me home, like a guy from the tracks. What? Okay, whatever, I gotta get going. What did he do? It was like some night back in the summer, and out of the corner of my eye I could see this dude take this turn out of the parking lot and start creeping up the hill, like 50 feet back, but like I didn't want to look right at him. Interesting. I took a detour through the woods and sat in a tree. It was getting dark, but like I could see him standing just off of the road, waiting for me to come down. Oh my god. What did he do? After it got dark, I climbed down and got up the hill real quick. Yeah, it was a weird, bad time. I'm so upset right now. I know, right? See ya. And I assume that's got something to do with the one guy then. Oh. Well, goodbye. What are you doing out here last night? I saw someone kidnap someone like a kid. No, just be honest. Tell me what you saw again. Someone in a big old coat with someone over their back. Uh-huh. And you chased them down here. Yeah, and I got to the fence and they were up in the woods. Alright, thank you, May. I knew you were just gonna brush this off. May, there's been no missing person reports. That tends to happen when a kid goes missing from something like Harfest. Hell, I got 6 calls about kids out too late. They would be a report. I'm reporting this right here. This is a report. May, there's no break in the fence. So? So unless someone could jump this thing while carrying a teenager who hasn't been reported as missing. Any theories, May? No. They could have gone around the fence. I don't know, May. This fence goes along the parking lots, almost like to the tracks. For you to be right behind them and to be miraculously on the other side of the fence. I was running around half the night getting after teenage bull crap and people scared of clotheslines and noises. Are you trying to kick off a horror movie? No one believes the girl who saw the ghost. Well, I have big news for you. The cop always dies. I'm sorry, we're talking about a ghost now. It must have gone through the fence. Really, May? No, yes, I don't know. I'm really tired. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. See, like, I don't know. Will you at least check out the woods? May, me and Dan McConnell were up there this morning. Because of what you said last night, from the fence up to the old mine, we found a couple of teenagers on a gross mattress. We saw some worried looking deer, and one deer hunter out too early. That cannot be it. That is it. Like, to be fair, like, at least, like, they actually did, like, a search. right? But like it reminds me of that one extremely like terrible like story with like the girl with like her pet monkey. It's such a random thing to like bring up, but like what is it, like they called, like the girl was like screaming and whatnot, like my friend's like face is like being like beaten up or torn apart. It was something like really like messed up and terrible, and I think like the officer on the phone wasn't like taking it seriously, and then unfortunately it actually was serious. And where I'm getting at with that is like I feel like when like you're into like that kind of like field, like you're an officer, a detective, even as dumb as it sounds, I feel like you should take everything like seriously, even if it's dumb and it's not true. I think it's more wise to at least double, triple check to make sure it's right and well than to like look over it, ignore it, and then it actually turns out to be real and, you know, like it ruined or has taken somebody's life, you know, or in some sort of way, shape, and form, like it became way more serious. I don't know, it's hard the word, but yeah. But then again, like it also, I don't want to like ignore the possibility. It could be like a mental thing as well. That I'm not too certain on because like it's hard the word because it's like there hasn't been like a lot of like hints or clues at some sort of like mental disorder kind of thing. Besides like the whole like dream world and her like swinging around, you know, like the bat and whatnot and doing wild stuff within the dream, you know, but like other than those weird incidences and stuff like that, I don't know if it is a mental thing. It may be. I don't know. But I'll leave it at that. The cop always dies. But to be fair, she did at least, you know, do her job, looked around and whatnot, but I don't know. And I guess like to be fair, when you get like 100+ calls, like it can be like I guess like annoying and get to a point that it's like I know this is like a joke, but even if it is a joke, I just feel like you should take everything, you know, seriously when you're in that kind of like field. I'll kind of just leave it at that for now. But since we are way later within the video than I want it to be, well, the time is like 47, about to be 48 minutes, I think we'll stop there. Thank you guys so much for watching, definitely do appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.